Get promos and discounts from Filipino startups. Check out our partners at the description. Chris Manansala is founder and CEO at TagPros Education. Hello, Chris. Welcome to Startup Podcast PH. We're very happy and honored to have you. How are you? Kamusta?
Yeah, mabuti. Thank you so much. First and foremost, bumabati ako sa ating mga kababayan sa Pilipinas. Good afternoon, good evening, no? Sa inyong lahat dyan. At I hope everybody's in tip-top shape. I hope everybody's doing fine, ano? Okay naman ako dito sa Amerika.
Yes. So you're based in America, no, in the US, but you're doing TagPros also for Filipinos, for our countrymen here dito sa Pilipinas. Yes, I'll have you do the introduction, Sir Chris. So ano nga ba ang TagPros Education?
Yeah, TagPros is an acronym for Talented and Gifted Professional. We started day one of pandemic. It started as an NGO. It's called TagPros Children, and our goal is to assist the Philippines K-12 system kasi during that time and chaos, no, daming nangyayari, student outcomes very abysmal, no, yung mga student achievement. In fact, there are a lot of surveys, no, yung recent survey na hawak namin, Teams International indicated that out of 500 students in the Philippines, binaba na nga yung passing rate from 75% sa science and math, ginawa na 50%. At sa science and math, 47 at saka 46%. So napakalungkot. Wala nakapasa, no? And then at that time, maraming factors, no? Number one, yung hindi prepared yung mga teachers to handle, to teach online. And there's a lot of struggling teachers, no? Mostly, no? Sa public schools. And we would like to assist them as we provided webinars, no? Training them on how to use Zoom, on how to teach them online, on how to teach math online. We also trained them, provided them a lot of support in terms of their mental health, no? Social emotional learning. You can type TagPros in YouTube. You can get all of the trainings that we provided. We also provided iPads in the remotest areas in the Philippines through coordination with Power Mac and Globe Telecoms. And also we shared a lot of resources, no? Kasi marami tayong mga connections dyan with the different types of mga magagandang schools like Xavier, Ateneo, De La Salle. All of these big schools, we shared the resources to the DepEd public school teachers. And at that time, we thought about creating a platform for after-school tutoring, no? Because yun ang kailangan, no? And it started in 2020 hanggang it goes to up to early 2023. And then naisip namin, na-realize namin through our co-founders, no? Of course, your dad is one of them. And we have to also do enough. We have to do more than what we're doing today, no, to assist teachers, no. Kaya naisip namin yung project na Gabay. Gabay is actually an AI-driven platform, 100% aligned with the TAG program of the Department of Education in the Philippines. And this is the first of its kind. And there's a lot of platform out there, but yung talagang 100% aligned sa DepEd curriculum. And we started working on this for several months now, and we'll be launching the product by March 24-25 at the FIT National Conference at Xavier School. This is a nationwide conference of all K-12 teachers in the Philippines, as well as a lot of different publishers and K-12 businesses, no, platforms, no, magsasama-sama sa dalawang araw, no. And right now, for the past 3 to 4 weeks now, we've been doing a lot of outreach, no? Dinalik na yung webinars namin, providing AI education integration in schools, no? We spoke online every Saturday, and the outcome is tremendous, no? We've had at least an average of 400 to 500 live audience as well as. So yan yung mga nangyari. So we're trying to solve student outcomes. Yan yung end result niyan, eh. Tuturuan mo yung mga teachers in order for us to make sure that the kids will deliver in terms of math and science and other subjects as well.
So ayun pala si TagPros, so it's an acronym pala, and it's solving the problem of ensuring na na-achieve yung student outcomes, and actually it's also solving the problem of the shortage of teachers, or kumbaga yung quality ng teachers, but on a personal level or on kumbaga its background. So how did you find out about this problem, and how did you, kumbaga, on a personal level, wanted to fix this problem for the Philippines? Because the education problem is a very big problem. So how did you, kumbaga, how did you have the motivation, kumbaga, to tackle or to solve this problem?
Yeah, first and foremost, so that's a very good question. No, all of the co-founders are educators. No, all of
Yes.
us. No? So, in tertiary, I'm a mathematics educator for 25 years here in California and Virginia, and Jim is so secondary ako. Si Jim is an elementary and an edtech director. I'm also an education technologist by trade. I have a master's in California and Duke University. So we're trying to, and then of course with your dad technical background, no, distinguished technical background, we are in a position to provide the product that will solve inefficiencies in the K-12 system. Number one nga, sino ba talagang nagde-deliver ng K-12 system? Yan, mga teachers, no? And in order for us to get quality outcomes, quality grades for kids, dapat teachers well prepared at well equipped, no? And as you know, not only in the Philippines, but in many third world countries around the world, maraming factors ang pagbaba na antas ng edukasyon. Number one, yan yung tools nila. Overworked and underpaid yung mga teachers, by the way. Dami trabaho, nagtitinda pa on the side. And mga dilapidated classrooms, mga kulang na resources sa loob ng klase. So kailangan ng tulong ng Pilipinas. And as an expat, I think I want to give it back to them and make sure that it's taken care of. So we tried to get all of the qualified teachers, not only in the Philippines but around the world, to help us. No, meron mga teachers na nag-volunteer sa US, may mga nag-volunteer from Ateneo, from Xavier, kung tawag namin sa kanila, mga Tagpros pioneers. No, and they give their time and effort. No, kahit na maliit na stipend lang ang ibibigay ng Tagpros. It provides sila ng mga trainings, and now they're also with us again, testing the product, trying to make sure that the product is fine-tuned. And this coming Saturday, may stress test kami, sila rin naman to check. And again, all the public school teachers around the Philippines now, from Sultan Kudarat, no, marami kami mga fans ngayon. In fact, we have about 30,000 fans, no, from different parts of the country, not only the country but in many parts of the world. Watching our webinars, no, AI initiatives namin, including they're trying to wait for this product, no. Maraming excited. No? So it's crunch time, and we would like to deliver this. So on a personal note, as a teacher, nakikita ko, no, not only in the Philippines but also in the US, and also I've seen my own children, no, they're struggling during the pandemic. Magagaling mga anak ko, no, mga Katrino, but yung mga daddy, yung mga teachers namin, hindi kami maturuan online. Kung ano mga ginagamit, online na nga, gumagamit pa ng whiteboard sa harap. Pwede naman yung online whiteboard ang gamitin. So, kahit saan, no, medyo talagang nagkaroon ng chaos during the pandemic. And it goes to show na those chaos were not parang, siguro matagal na yan, byproduct of for the past 10 years, talaga may problema na talaga ang educational system. So nag-enhance lang at nakita lang ng gusto nung panahon ng pandemic.
First of all, yung seminars ni Tagpros, yung recent seminars about using AI in education, actually super ganda ng content ng mga ito, no. I'm actually also a fan to nitong mga seminars na ito, no. And actually I've heard about Tagpros even before, lalo na nga nung pandemic. So I'm also an educator, ano. And I also saw how you are developing different programs to teach, especially online, especially like on a remote setting. I remember, actually meron ng student dati na nag-work din for Tagpros. Parang natap siya kasi meron siya mga Minecraft videos. Minecraft like the online game. And kumbaga si Tagpros talaga nag-utilize ng many ways on producing like quote-unquote alternative output, or kumbaga finding ways to really effectively teach the students, lalo na on an online setting nga. Kasi medyo iba ang motivation ng mga students, iba ang situation ng mga students. So we have to adapt, kumbaga, the learning and the education delivery with
Correct.
this situation but speaking about that, so speaking about like the solutions talaga na ginagawa ni Tagpros for solving that problem, kumbaga yung achieving the student outcomes, especially during the pandemic and especially now even after na ng pandemic, medyo kailangan pa rin natin mag step up in terms of
Mhm.
kumbaga yung quality ng education so you mentioned yung ila-launch nga na product na AI tool for education, but aside from that, so ano pa ba yung mga parang naging like on a broader level, ano pa ba yung mga naging solutions ni Tagpros along the years up to now with regard to
Mhm.
solving this problem in education?
Yeah, actually, that's a very great question. Isa pa, we also partner with the Philippines top universities. No, may name it UP, UST, Ateneo, and gather all of their students, to help us, join us, and volunteer with us, making sure na, in fact, yung iba nga walang bayad eh. Yung iba talagang gusto na sumama namin, maayaw na kami sa dami. No, and nakikita nila yung sense of community namin and our sense of patriotism, to assist the not only the Philippines but also in many parts of the world. No, in fact, we have right now an ongoing engagement with Thailand, the government of Thailand, kasi nakita nila yung project, kita nila yung potential, but we're still waiting for their answer and their response. Bukod doon sa mga engagement with the university, so we were getting interns, mga college students, and all of these, meron din kaming, nagpo-provide din kami ng mga PRC credits, sa mga teachers. In fact, we are endorsed and we have a license to provide credits para yung mga teachers naman mag-training at gumanda sweldo, ma-promote. Nagpo-provide kami ng mga CPD units. In addition to that, we're also partnering with we have recently launched the National Remediation Program. We're trying to engage with the local government units. Ito yung NGOs namin. Very active kami sa community. And in fact, nag-take ng backseat ng konti yung Tagpros Education. The Tagpros Children is the CSR arm of Tagpros Education. And we believe that in order to have the NGO in place, then we can reach out to as many groups and communities along the road. Yeah, those are the projects. Recently also we are nagko-coordinate kami with some of the digital governance leaders in the Philippines, and also with many other teachers group. There are some partnerships for the past couple of years with a platform called Quizalize. May mga partnership na nangyari in Globe. Nakikita nila yung mga projects na ginagawa namin. So ngayon, we are trying to finish the product, and this product will definitely assist as many teachers in the Philippines. So ito yung Gabay. Gabay, it's called Gabay because guide dyan, in Tagalog, and this is AI generator for teachers, yung mga nagke-create ng mga lesson plans, mga nagke-create ng mga administrative tasks nila. Yeah, so lahat yan at sinusolve namin, at ang ganda ng mga responses. So yan yung pinagkakaabalahan namin ngayon.
Yeah, so actually I think very exciting itong si Gabay Correct me if I'm wrong. Ang spelling ni Gabay ay gab.ai kasi Gabay is a guide but it also uses AI, so kaya yung spelling niya ay gab.ai. And I think it's uplifting kumbaga yung education on two levels both quality and quantity. So yun din yung kinaganda sa AI like quantity, mas maraming matutulungan ng mga teachers, and also quality kasi it makes teaching efficient and more effective kasi mas may gabay nga sa paggawa ng content, paggawa ng lesson plan. So, can we just get a bit more kumbaga patikim dito kay Gabay? So, how really does it work? Kumbaga, does the teacher just click and then they can formulate a lesson plan? So, pwedeng pa, like on a teacher's perspective, how can Gabay possibly be used by them?
Yung Gabay is similar to yung mga kung nagagamit na kayo ng mga ChatGPT, ng mga Gemini, Kaya lang yung amin may mga iba-iba prompts, Meron siyang lesson plan generator. Kung gusto mo mag-create ng lesson plan, nandiyan na yung alignment ng matatag, part of education. Nandiyan kung gusto mo mag-create ng email sa boss mo, hindi ka na kailangan mag-English, Huwag mo lang uulit-ulitin yung I hope this email finds you well, Kasi nakakahiya naman dahil lahat ng AI ganoon. Meron niyang mga gamification, maraming prompts, Popcorn, mamili ka na ng gusto mo, activities, lahat nandiyan. So ipasok mo lang diyan at i-create niya yung gusto mong mangyari. Kaya ang dali ng buhay. Sinasabi ko nga sa mga teachers doon sa una naming webinar, ako naman nagsalita. We're trying to be gusto namin maabot kami ng husto, no? Kaya pinaliwanag namin ng mas basic yung AI, no? Marami kasi lalo na sa public school. Okay, kung nasa private school ka at may mga resources yung mga ano mo, yung eskwela mo, pero kung nasa Sultan Kudarat ka o nasa Tawi-Tawi ka, baka wala pa mahina pa internet mo eh. So, we're trying our best to explain it to them kung anong gamit ng AI, no? Kung ano ang mga ethical involvement ng AI na kailangan gawin, ng mga ethics, lahat, pati yung mga tools, no? So, pinapaliwanag namin yun doon sa mga webinars. And at the same time, pagkatapos ng webinars, pinapakita namin yung product. Ito, nandiyan na yan, ready na yan, no? Pwede nyo nang gamitin. So, kaya ganun ang approach ng founding team, no? Very exciting, no? Wala nang bayad ngayon eh. So, sign up ka lang, no? But at some point, meron na rin konti, pero magkano lang, 5 piso lang naman. Tapos maraming prompts, maraming ano. So hindi pambayad lang na ilaw at tubig, no? Para lang may pambayad kami. Sabi nga ng mga teachers, okay lang kahit nga mas mataas eh. Ang dami namin mga feedback, no? After ng mga webinars namin. Basta na gumaan ang buhay nila at makapaglaba pa sila, makapagluto sila at mabawasan mga task nila sa eskwela kasi overwork nga eh, di ba? So, yan yung mga sinosolve namin, pinadadali namin yung buhay nila. Of course, kung hindi masyado silang overwork, mas maganda ang performance, no? Sa eskwela, mas magandang disposisyon sa pagharap ng klase, hindi pagod at makakapag-deliver pa sila ng mga ibang nilang gawain na sa mga administrative tasks.
Yeah, ang exciting na to, no, para siyang AI assistant for teachers. And ang ganda rin ng approach, no, kumbaga you're keeping the cost low kasi tama nga naman na hindi rin naman ganun kataas ang salary ng mga teachers natin sa Pilipinas, lalo na in any island of the Philippines. Pero if this cost will outweigh yung time na ina-exert nila, kumbaga they don't need to spend more time like in writing down a lesson plan, so maybe hours yung ma-save nito, ano. So ano nga ba naman yung ilang piso para doon, ano? So, I think it will really depend on that, ano? Kung talagang, kumbaga, of course, they will use it, they will utilize the technology. If ang laking sakit sa ulo, yung mawawala sa kanila. Now, asking about the story behind TagPros. So, ang amazing actually for me, seeing the story of TagPros, I actually saw this nung pandemic nga. Pero, ang galing ng growth ni TagPros kasi nakatap siya ng maraming volunteer teachers. And ngayon, nakatap siya ng maraming teachers na kumbaga matutulungan nyo with Gabay, with this AI tool that you're creating, ano. So like I also want to ask, like on a business perspective, on a startup perspective, so how did it happen, Sir Chris? So maybe pakwento rin muna nung pinagmulan nito, no. So as an educator, you're an educator, so paano nga ba nag-start mismo si TagPros? Hindi naman madali mag-start ng kumbaga ng NGO or ng startup or ng business. So how did it start really?
Well, number one, of course, yung collaboration mo with institutions, no. We provided, of course, yung patriotism mo, no. Tulad niya, nag-tutor kami dito sa States ng mga bata, ng mga high school student na magka-college, no. And a lot of them passed, no, kapasok sa Georgetown. Some of them got into Princeton. Some of them, in spite of their very low score during the pandemic, and then the U.S. Department of Education, STEM, yung program ni President Joseph R. Biden, napansin. And, napansin, ilalagay namin kayo sa listahan at affiliate namin kayo. So, yun, nag-start ng gano'n. And then, of course, in the Philippines, we're very lucky to have a co-founder who got a very well-connected with the Department of Education. So, he connected us with the Department of Education International Cooperation Office. This is the arm of DepEd. That collaborates with international institutions like USAID, UN, all of these, no. So nakapasok kami dyan, and dahil nakapasok kami dyan, nagkaroon kami ng mouthpiece, no, na i-broadcast nila yung mga webinars and yung mga projects namin. And then marami na nakakarinig, no, may mga sponsors may ganoon, no, biglang maraming fans. Ilang araw lang ano na, 5,000 kagad, 7,000 kagad. So nag-snowball siya, and then we're registered here in the US as an NGO, but at some point later on we will be registering it in the state of Delaware, where Facebook and most of the high-tech companies, no, were registered, no. I-register namin TagPros Education, and yun, no, and maraming mga pansin, no, sa Europe, no, may mga NGO sa London na nakapansin, may mga paano ba ginagawa dyan. So we're very, very lucky, no, to have that, no. I hope the Philippine government also will assist, no, kasi hindi naman para sa amin to. para sa inyo to eh, para sa
Mm.
Pilipinas.
Mm.
So we're trying to reach out with the local government units. We're trying to reach out with in fact we reach out and we've met a couple of congressmen, handles the basic education committee led by Congressman Romulo, and then Congressman Fresnedi. All of them are members of the Basic House Committee, and they've listened to our project, yung national remediation namin, and everybody's well okay. But of course, we will have to undergo with many layers sa government. Kaya medyo natatagalan. So alam naman natin, yan ang story sa Pilipinas. But we're still hoping that this project, itong AI, will be front and center. No? We'll go back to them and let them know, ito, meron kami. Kung ayaw nyo, meron kami. Kung kami na lang maglalagay nito at tulungan namin yung mga tao dyan. So we will offer it to them, and hopefully there will be a movement that will move this thing and provide the government some notice na, we have to support this project. In fact, TagPros is currently undergoing incubation through the sponsorship of Upscale. No? It's Upscale is a startup program in coordination with the Department of Science and Technology and the University of the Philippines System. And lahat kami taga-UP. Graduate kami lahat ng mga co-founders. And not because graduate kami, nakita nila yung potential ng program. So marami yung mga naging contacts dyan sa Pilipinas.
Yeah, so shout out sa Upscale Innovation Hub. Actually, the podcast is also connected somehow kay Upscale. So yeah, we're also within the same environment. Yeah, and I very much agree with that approach na TagPros is solving like the education problem. So ang ganda ng approach na working with the government, kasi government nga naman like for example the Department of Education, napakarami nitong efforts in solving the education problem, and I think ang laki ng maitutulong kumbaga ni TagPros. Quick question lang, Sir Chris, yung itong si Gabay and yung like the education, this like education, are you focusing on K-12 or meron din tong for universities, for colleges?
Yeah, great question. Right now, our main focus is on the basic education K-12, but we have already a phase 2 plan, for that, to go further, So, kasi nga, there's huge requests. In fact, during those webinars for the past 3 weeks, we've been inundated with so many requests from college of education, yung mga college graduates, lahat. Bakit wala mo sa college ito? And we are already we will be doing that in phase 2. Tapusin lang namin yung commitment namin, and later we will have to bring in as many developers as we can so we can move the needle fast enough for 2024.
Oh, yes. But yeah, ang ganda rin kung all levels na education but the basic education K-12 is now like a really really big problem. I mean, kumbaga may problem din especially in the shortage of teachers So you mentioned, Sir Chris, yung co-founders ni TagPros all from UP, but can we just know who these co-founders are? So my father is one of the co-founders pero can you name them and can you give a short background on them?
Yeah, just to let you know, this is the final. We're 3, the co-founders of TagPros. Tatlo kami dati. Nakailang co-founders na kami papalit-palit, and we probably many are called but few are chosen. Itong huling tatlo na to, lahat educators. Tapos education technologists, from Professor Baydon, who's been a pillar of ICT in the industry, the Philippine industry. We're very lucky to have him, and who's also an author of many mga efficiency programs. She's became a vital cog in our organization. And then of course Jim Toscano, who's the EdTech director of Xavier School. Alam naman natin na Xavier School, if not number 1 in the Philippines in terms of mathematics and science. In fact, almost 50% of the graduates are studying here in many Ivy League schools here in the United States. Jim is well connected, and he's providing a lot of advocacy in the remotest areas of the Philippines, providing trainings for teachers on how to use technology. And then the DepEd is relying on him. So kasali siya dun. And he's also an educator. And I myself is an educator, but I'm based here in the United States. I've been in the industry for 25 years, high school, middle school, mathematics, no, and I also integrated, also consulted. I'm also consultant with many federal government entities for K-12 projects, no. One of which is the U.S. Department of Interior Local Government o yung mga STEM program nila. And many more, pati U.S. Department of Education, mga different states here in the U.S. So we are really in a position to scale, no? Because the team is actually the secret weapon of this organization. No? We have a very great co-founding team, no? And very entrepreneurial, no? At saka very, we solve problems, no? Hindi kami humihinto pag may problema. And very collaborative din. So yan yung pinagmamalaki sa team na to.
Yeah, so the team is a secret weapon. And ang ganda na, no? Entrepreneurial, problem solving, and collaborative. I think those are, these three words can define a very good team behind a startup or behind a business, no? Let's go, Sir Chris, sa future plans or ano ba yung gagawin ni Tagpros. Tagpros is locked in on a specific problem, the education problem, the shortage, and kumbaga yung the delivery of higher quality education. But on the future, ano ba yung para maplano pa ni Tagpros building it further? Ano ba yung mga possible tools na gawin? Ano ba yung possible solutions na napuntahan ni Tagpros?
Yeah, first and foremost, we will invest heavily in AI. AI is the future. And it could be either platform-based or sound-based, yung mga national language models, mga ganyan. And then we will go further outwards, go international and make sure that the Philippine project will be front and center. Ilalak po namin to. Ito, nangyari sa Pilipinas. Gumanda outcome, dumating yung mga teachers, hindi pa ba kayo sasali sa amin? So we will try to tour from Southeast Asia going to Asia and then dito sa US nga, they're just waiting for it eh. So gagamitin namin model yung Philippines and I'm well connected with the Association of School Administrators in the US, the number one, lahat ng mga 10,000 superintendents all over the US, and I'll be presenting this program sa kanila. So we're just waiting for 2024 to expand in the Philippines, and then we will showcase this all over the world sa mga conventions and all. In terms of product development, we will invest heavily on data, machine, in data, yung mga data, gagather natin yan because we will have to use that. And we will also look into different emerging technologies in terms of improving education.
So talagang using technology pala to solve the education problem. Using technology, so AI and other emerging technology to help, kumbaga, our teachers in producing higher quality and higher quantity of education. Final question lang, Sir Chris. So what keeps you motivated in this journey? You're doing Tagpros as like an NGO, as like a startup, pero what keeps you driven? I see kasi parang the purpose I'm seeing like more of the advocacy din eh. So parang, what keeps you motivated or what keeps you driven in this startup journey, in this business journey of yours?
Well, number one, magaling mga kasama ko, very very motivated, and they empower so much, that I keep going every day with them in the battlefield, So, number one, of course, yung gusto namin makatulong sa Pilipinas. Meron kami patriotism. So, gusto namin makatulong sa Pilipinas at makatulong sa maraming bata. May mga anak kami na magkakaanak. At some point, ayaw naman nating mahuli yung next generation. Mahirap ang laban, but we will try our very best to ensure that this will be a gift for our future society. We are trying to train our society now, and if we want to have a better Philippines in the future, then we have to start working on integrating technology. And by the way, I just like to assure everybody that AI will not replace anybody. This will be a co-pilot. Gusto kong iliwanag yan dahil ang dami natatakot eh. Papalitan kami niyan, ganyan. Co-pilot to, katulong ninyo ito sa mga trabaho ninyo. And we will ensure that we will be listening to all of your needs and concerns and integrate those in order for us to provide you with a better product.
Yes, ayun. Tama nga naman, AI will be a co-pilot of teachers. So yeah, maraming salamat Sir Chris for this conversation. So I'm a big fan of Tagpros. Actually, yun nga, before nung nakita ko siya, doing this alternative programs, this alternative education para i-uplift yung quality delivery ng education. And now you're building an AI tool like an AI assistant for teachers. So it's really amazing how Tagpros is using or actually adapting to newer and newer technology para ma-solve yung problem in education and para matulungan ang mga teachers, Filipino teachers, and maybe in the future, all teachers around the world. So if our listeners want to find more information about Tagpro, so Sir Chris, you can invite them to the website maybe or the socials or maybe invite them to check out Gabay and kumbaga abangan yung launch nitong i-launch na new product.
Yeah, again, I would like to thank you, Johnny, for inviting me and giving me the opportunity to present Tagpros and to your program. And I'm very, very grateful. And it's a pleasure to be here. And I hope to be here again once Tagpros is
yes.
And hopefully can talk a lot and with your dad and with Jim and with all of the team members. And again, I would like to make a shout out to all of them. They've been working very, very hard to ensure that we will move ahead. No, you can go to tagpros.us, no, tagpros.gabay o gabay.tagpros. Type nyo lang yan, lalabas na yan. Ano? In fact, na kami, mataas na ang ranking natin sa Google for the past several years. Ang dami kasing paulit-ulit na pumupunta doon sa mga trainings and webinars. And also, I would like to invite everybody, no, to be open-minded, no, with all the technologies, no. Okay lang naman, hindi ho tayo papalitan yan. Ang mga technologies, so assistant lang yan. Tayo ho, nasa helping profession, wala akong empathy yung mga technology na yan, no. Tayo, meron tayong empathy, nakakaintindihan disposition ng mga estudyante. So hindi ho tayo papalitan yan. I just would like to assure you of that. In the meantime, thank you and hopefully keep up your good work, mga teachers sa Philippines, and I hope to see you soon.
Yes. Ayun. Yeah, so maraming salamat Sir Chris, and baka may teacher pa dyan na hindi pa nakaka-check out ng Gabay ni Tagpros or ng Tagpros. So I invite everyone, not just the teachers but everyone as well to check out Tagpros and yung ila-launch nga nito na product. So maraming salamat Sir Chris for this conversation, and thank you for sharing about Tagpros, and thank you for sharing yung iyong puso on solving the education problem in the Philippines and in the whole world. So thank you so much. Thank you.
Again, the pleasure is mine. Thank you so much.
And yes, let's have a part 2 next time. Let's have a deeper dive, especially pag na-launch na si Gabay, and kumbaga pag mas marami nang nangyari sa product na to, and nagamit na siya ng actual teacher. So let's have a part 2 next time, sir. Thank you.
It's my pleasure. Thank you so much, Jan. Bye-bye.
Thank you very much to our 42 patrons. This episode is super powered by AskLex PH Academy, our official e-learning partner. Get certifications on Lean Six Sigma, project management, data science, and many more. 1 CFO services, bookkeeping and tax, and payroll processing for startups and small businesses. Tuala, the next evolution of digital trust, privacy-focused digital experience for sharing identity information across Web 2 and Web 3 ecosystems. And Space PH, global co-working space, private office, and meeting rooms for startups, digital nomads, and freelancers. UBI Philippines, advocating universal basic income for Filipinos. Ignite Careers, career matching platform for Filipino talents and hiring companies in the outsourcing industry. Mamiki Super Pet App, the Philippines' first ever one-stop mobile app for pet products and services. Divico Technologies, IT solutions specializing in software development, blockchain smart contracts, digital wallets, and cybersecurity. DBuzz, Web3 microblogging app promoting freedom of speech and content ownership. Benjoy's Food Products, the home of premium bacon ends, tapa, and tocino. Looking for buy and sell online with Sigurado sellers. NutriCoach, the all-in-one productivity tool for dietitians and nutritionists. Spotify Team, podcast launch, production, editing, and management company helping increase podcasters' efficiency. Smile, consent-driven digital employment verification service to make smarter decisions faster. Mata Technologies, Philippines' premier provider of virtual tours and virtual maps for LGU's real estate, tourism, and private businesses. PH Startup Online, explore Filipino startups online, browse their products, find careers, listen to their stories. This episode is powered by Contact RFID Business Cards, Sirius MD, Pocketworks, Founders Launchpad, Uplift Codecamp, Agile Data Solutions, Hustle PH, Board Prep, Zales, and Pareto Consulting. Please support the podcast through the links in the description.